All right, so today we're diving into something pretty fascinating, a company called Codatta that's looking to build a whole new data economy. Their big idea is actually pretty simple, but it's powerful. What if we could own and actually profit from the data that's powering our entire digital world? Let's get right into it.
So let me just start with a question for you. What if all that time you spend just browsing online, clicking around, could actually be earning you rewards? Seriously, it's not a trick question. It's the front door to this whole new data economy we're talking about.
Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do I actually get in on this AI economy? Well, we're going to start with the absolute easiest way, earning right from your browser without having to change a single thing about your daily routine. And the tool that makes this all possible is the Codatta Clip Chrome extension. Now, it looks simple enough, but believe me, the idea behind it is pretty revolutionary. The whole process is, well, it's about as easy as it gets. You just install the extension from the Chrome store, you hit that start button, and that's it. You're earning rewards. As you browse, it just automatically and passively collects fashion data in the background. It's a totally effortless way to contribute and actually get paid for it. But look, passive earning is really just one piece of this whole puzzle. The data that you help collect is incredibly valuable. So now let's flip the coin and look at the other side of this economy, how this data helps build a smarter reality for the builders, the researchers, and, the creators out there. And to see this in action, check this out. Codatta just open-sourced a new dataset over on Hugging Face. It's called RoboManip Traj Demo. Now, in simple terms, it's basically a super detailed diary of a robot's movements, its exact path, every little action it takes. Think of it like a perfect blueprint for teaching other robots how to do things.
So what can you do with data like this? Well, this is the raw material for teaching an AI to predict where something will move next, to understand the most important moments in any task, and to pull off some incredibly precise robotic control. This stuff is literally the fundamental building block for that next generation of smart robots.
And this really gets to the core idea here. Codatta isn't just about collecting a bunch of random data points. It's about building this shared layer of knowledge that adds context and value, so everyone is basically speaking the same language.
To kind of drive that point home, they ran a really fun community quiz this week. They showed a picture of a robotic arm and asked a simple question. Is this a gripper or is it a two-finger hand? Seems simple, right? But oh man, in tech, getting the terminology right is everything.
And the answer, as they revealed to the whole community, is a gripper. And yeah, it's a super common terminology trap that actually catches a lot of people.
So here's the crucial difference. A gripper, like the one in the quiz, has these rigid parallel plates. Think of a simple clamp. A dexterous hand, on the other hand, has way more complex, flexible joints, kind of like a human hand. It's these little bits of shared knowledge that make the entire ecosystem smarter for everyone. And all of this brings us to their core mission, the big why behind it all. It's about starting a full-on revolution in how we think about data quality, mainly because the old way of doing things, it's just not working anymore.
And this quote from a recent post just nails it perfectly. AI fails not because models are small, but because they lack the right data. We've pretty much hit a wall where just making AI models bigger isn't the answer. What we need is better, more reliable, and context-rich data.
So let's just put it side by side. The old way is data scraping, just yanking information from all over the web. It's unreliable, the people who actually created that information have zero ownership, and they definitely don't see a dime in royalties. But the Codatta way, it's contributor-built. The data is proprietary and high quality, the contributors actually maintain ownership, and the whole system is backed by royalties. It's a complete fundamental shift. But for a system like this to work, a system that's built on trust and quality, you need everyone involved to have some real skin in the game. You need a mechanism that makes sure everyone's incentives are aligned towards one goal, creating the best possible data. And that's exactly where the X and Y token comes into play. And look, it's not just another crypto coin, it's the actual engine that powers this entire ecosystem. It establishes ownership by turning datasets into unique, provable assets. It's like a digital certificate of authenticity. It ensures quality through staking, where contributors basically place a bet on their own data's accuracy. It makes payments easy so clients can buy data they can actually trust. And finally, it enables governance, giving the community a real voice in the platform's future. So now that we've seen all the different pieces, the tools, the data, the philosophy behind it all, the question really comes back to you. Where do you fit into this new data economy?
We hear so much doom and gloom about how AI is coming to take jobs. But what we're seeing here is how it's also creating totally new roles, things like AI trainer or data contributor, and opening up brand new opportunities for everyone.
And there are so many ways to participate. You can start super simple, just earning passively with the Codatta Clip extension. Or you can go deeper and become an AI trainer, contribute your own expertise to create new datasets, or even help build that next generation of embodied AI using the kind of data we saw earlier.
And that leaves us with one last really crucial thought. The future of pretty much every industry is built on data right now. So the fundamental question is this: who do you want to own it? The big platforms that just scrape it, or the people who actually create it? That choice is becoming clearer and clearer every single day.